Hello there, welcome to Critic Reviews. Today I'll be taking a look at the Ghost film Right Here, Right Now. For those that are not aware, Ghost are a rock band created in 2006 by Sweden's Tobias Forge, who had been in a few bands before, but none of any real note. All of this changed, however, with Ghost, blasting onto the scene with a sound somewhere between Blue Oyster Cult, Black Sabbath, and a sprinkling of ABBA. Their shtick was an entirely tongue-in-cheek Satanist get-up with Pope makeup and songs all about the dark stuff. Their debut album, Opus Eponymous, was well received and applauded for its fresh take on retro soundscapes. Anonymous at the time, Forge was accompanied on stage by masked musicians who are little more than hired guns. This is Forge's show. He writes the material, he pays the band. He is Ghost. The first time I saw them was in a small tent in France, where they had a small set rounded out with a great cover of the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. I knew even then that they would be huge. A sophomore album, Infinitesimal, followed, and the band's profile increased. The stage setup changed, Forge's on-stage character changed, and would continue to do so with each successive album as a law of sorts was established. Their latest and fifth effort, Imperia, is a rollicking collection of hard rock anthems fit for any arena. Their shows have increased in scope and they are truly a force on the contemporary music scene. Their style may owe more to the Beatles than Behemoth, but the fans lap it up with many a teen goth girl devoting herself to Papa Emeritus or his successor, the current vocalist Cardinal Copia. Like I said, it's pantomime. You can't really take this any more seriously than Kiss. So that's Ghost, and Ghost have now released a film called Right Here, Right Now. 2 hours and 20 minutes of spectacular, spooky showmanship and spectacle. Along with live footage, we were promised a continuation of the narrative, as Cardinal Copia, burdened with the knowledge that is to be replaced by a new frontman for the rituals that Ghost perform on stage, rallies against destiny. And let's be quite clear, the show itself is phenomenal, a real tour de force, expertly showcasing their discography, even including a couple of numbers from their very first album, although Elizabeth is a big miss for this veteran fan. It's pure spectacle, with costume changes and speeches to the crowd, who adore every moment. This is a long way from a small tent in France, with smoking censers and chanting. What comes across really well in the expertly captured multi-angle footage is just how bombastic and impressive the Ghost experience is. The pseudo metal Year Zero, Cerise, complete with Forge wearing bat wings, Rats, Dance Macabre, orchestral accompaniment on a goosebump worthy If You Have Ghost, and a rousing encore ending with a smash hit Square Hammer, the lyrics from which this film's title is taken. You even have skeleton go-go dancers. The show has it all. Even the nameless ghouls get a few moments to shine, although Forge is always the ringmaster. It's a superb capture of a Ghost show, up there with the likes of Life After Death by Iron Maiden, which is a legendary production in its own right. So, what about the other stuff? The non-musical segments, all captured in between songs, or while the nameless ghouls are playing an instrumental. They're entertaining enough, being rather wryly humorous, and there are a few moments where things like desire, destiny and duty are touched upon. But overall, it's really rather dismissible comedy skits. A sequence after the show teases the audience, missing only Cardinal Copia, or his new title, which I'll keep secret for now, wagging a finger at the viewer. Some things are still to come for sure. Ghost are far from done. So in general, Right Here, Right Now is an absolute blast. The closest you'll get to seeing Ghost live if you haven't already. I have, 4 times now, though not for a number of years, and I can confirm that this live capture is just another level entirely. Assuming that Forge continues to proceed along these lines, there is no reason at all that Ghost will not go down as one of the rock greats, remembered for sensational shows and anthemic songs. It's already broken box office records for a hard rock act, and its run has been extended, which is why I've decided to give it a review. If you're a fan, then you've probably already seen it, but Even if you're a non-believer, if you have a penchant for anthemic or stadium rock with a splash of silly satanic shenanigans, you may just find yourself banging your head, just like me. Thanks for listening. I've been Critic. I'll be back with another movie review soon.